Hey guys, Off the Mic Sports Network. I did not really give my immediate reaction to all of NFL Week 6, but I wanted to react to the Monday night game between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. The Bills win this game 23-20, last second late field goal from Tyler Bass, who did not have a good game, maybe had one of the worst extra point attempts I've ever seen in my life, but a 22-yard field goal late in this game. Aaron Rodgers throws an interception where Mike Williams fell down. For whatever reason, the Jets on 3rd and 16 decided to throw the ball 35 yards down the field because reasons. And it gets intercepted by Taron Johnson, who made a great play on the ball. Bills are able to run out the clock. A great call on a 3rd down. Josh Allen in the shotgun, empty, does a run to the other side. It was like a QB. It wasn't a draw. It was almost kind of a draw, but it was off to the side. So it was a good design. Josh Allen had a really good game. He had 3 total touchdowns. And the Bills get a win after dropping their last 2. So they're 4-2, and the Jets fall to 2-4. And I literally pointed to this when the decision was made last week to fire Robert Saleh, because the Jets offense did absolutely look a lot better in this game because Rodgers had the Hail Mary touchdown at the end of the first half, which was amazing. I think that's his 4th Hail Mary of his career, which has got to be some sort of record. The guy is so good. He's obnoxious, but he is so good and gifted at throwing the deep ball. And especially in a great play by Allen Lazard to make that catch at the end of the first half. It was 20-17. That was a big play in this game. But the Jets only get 3 points in the second half. Rodgers throws that 1 interception. He actually was pretty good in this game, 294 yards passing. Breece Hall was awesome in this game. Allen Lazard and Garrett Wilson both went over 100 yards. So the offense looked better. But it's just, I don't know why you needed to fire Robert Saleh to get to the point that you're at and expect a different result. You changed the play caller. That's what everybody wanted to see. So Todd Downing, they get 393 yards of total offense. Obviously, that's not going to be the discussion of this game. And like a relatively clean game, only 1 turnover on either side, and it was that Mike Williams interception, very even on time of possession. It's just like there wasn't a whole lot different with this Jets team with Jeff Ulbrich as the interim head coach. So my question is, why'd you fire Robert Saleh? Why? Because he was 20-36? That's it? I didn't see any ounce of difference in this Jets team. The offense played better, but that's because they changed the play caller. And you could have easily done that with Robert Saleh still as your head coach. So hopefully we'll find out what more of this was. Aaron Rodgers is deflecting. It's hard for me not to believe that he had influence on this thing because, again, it goes back to what goes on with my team, the Cleveland Browns. And Deshaun Watson isn't making the decisions, but because of his contract, he is influencing other decisions within the organization. Aaron Rodgers has a lot of influence in terms of what goes on with the New York Jets. Let's not kid ourselves. Yes, the offense looks a lot better. And, Nathaniel Hackett still has a job. He shouldn't. But for any Jet fan out there who just wants to, blame the officiating, and the officiating was terrible in this game. I mean, there was 22 combined accepted penalties in this game, 11 on each side. It was not. This was an ugly football game. But just ask yourself, if you're a Jets fan or if you're an NFL fan, what was different about this Jets team tonight against the Buffalo Bills in a game that they had to have because now they're 2 games back in their division? You fired the coach 5 games in the season. What is different about this Jets team with an interim head coach who's clearly just a mercenary just to get them to the end of the season? Jeff Ulbrich has no hope of being an NFL coach with the Jets. The Jets are going to try and go big game hunting and try to get somebody big off of, whether it's a Mike Brable. I know Bill Belichick said something on the Peyton and Eli simulcast that kind of was like a shot at the Jets. And given his history, I don't see that happening. But there's nothing different about this Jets team. And they're 2-4 now with a talented 40-year-old quarterback who's played okay but not amazing. And you fired your coach, biggest game of the season on Monday Night Football, and now you are 2 games back of your division rival, and you've already lost 1 game head-to-head. I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel for this Jets team. I don't know if they're going to make the playoffs. So if you want to be doom and gloom in Jets land, you probably should, because this does not look good. And everybody thought maybe that would change something and the coach change would do something. It didn't. This is the exact same Jets team. The offense looked marginally better. Well, not marginally. It looked a lot better. But again, you didn't need to fire the head coach to do that. So that's my take on Monday Night Football. We'll have more content throughout the week. Hopefully to get some wrestling content up here as well. Sports content. We'll be doing baseball coverage of the American League Championship Series with the Guardians. Also potentially fitting in some stuff with the Dodgers. Mets are tied 1-1 with the Dodgers, and the Yankees are up 1-0 on the Guardians. So we could be heading towards the Subway Series. So hey, not all bad, Jets fans. We'll see how the series shakes out. But hopefully to get more Browns thoughts, because, man, that team's a mess. Jets fans, if you think your team's a mess, go watch the Cleveland Browns. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys real soon. Bye-bye.